As we sit here tonight, right, colonization is still very, not just prevalent, but it's one of our primary challenges, right? And I know the term colony seems so outdated, right? But all of these laws and these mandates, right, still affect us and our people and our families every day.
Terry Francisco, a founder and co-president of Hagan Famalao'an Guahan, a new Chamorro women's association, was the first of 4 regional female leaders to present at the Dinana Hagan Famalao'an Pasifiku. The packed UOG panel discussion and gathering of Pacific daughters examined the challenges of Indigenous people and formed an alliance over vast oceans. From the fight for the return of native lands to the military buildup and shift to Western values, Francisco outlined how remaining a U.S. colony continues to hurt Chamorros.
It's really problematic because that's not who we are, right? And poverty forces our families to not share, right? To not have extravagant fiestas where everyone gathers and you can call anybody from off the street. We have to really close our doors, right, and turn away our family members that need assistance because we have to feed our immediate family members first.
Felicidad T. Ogumoro, a co-founder of the CNMI's Women's Association, shared similar stories, especially in the fight to halt the military buildup in the region. And while Guam was dealt another blow to self-determination, Sandra Creamer, CEO of the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander Women's Alliance, offered hope. Australia's Indigenous people have begun to win small battles against its government, which long deemed them unequal.
As Indigenous people, we really need to learn, and we have to push the boundaries. We're going to win some, we're going to lose some. That don't matter. We're all down for the fight. Because we have to bring back our culture, we have to bring back our land, and we have to bring back our rights as Indigenous people.
That fight can be seen in the work of Mililani Trask, who has been at the forefront of fighting for Native Hawaiian and all Indigenous peoples' rights.
One of the things we need to do in seeking to decolonize our lands is to realize that we first have to reclaim our culture, our traditional land, learn the truth of our history, and when we have taken those initial steps, the first thing we decolonize is our mind. The political myth that we are still wards of other states is something that we have to abandon. And then we're more prepared to address the tyranny of political oppression, and along with it, the genocidal practices that come from things such as expanding militarism does nothing but toxify our lands and bring cancer to our children.
Self-determination is the right for all people to determine their political status, she says. And to the mostly female audience, she emphasized who must take charge.
Women are the mothers of the nation and the mothers of those who will come in the future to be our citizens. So it is really upon our back. It is really something that will spring from our creativity and commitment, the uplifting of our nations. We have come not only to share aloha, but to put the palapala on the paper. We now will organize the Indigenous Women's Network of the Pacific Basin. We will make a place for the women of Micronesia, Melanesia, and Polynesia, and we will form this and pass it as the legacy to our daughters and granddaughters. The Pacific Indigenous Women's Network arises now.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Jonah Gonçalves.